Let's continue our tutorial. For creating table and common attribute, open up your HeidiSQL as usual. Here is our last database. Right-click and select Create New Table. Here you can fill name whatever, but remember, make sure table name is always reference its content. Let's say, we have table, like books maybe. And you can give a comment about your table, something like description. And then let's create fields. Click on the Add button. You can name it whatever in the column name, typically ID for the first field. And let data type as default integer, then you can give a number for the length column. Double-click on the length column, let's say 5, or anything. There are others column options, like unsigned, allow null, zero fill, and default value. You can add other field, like earlier step we done. You can give and select a data type of column, such as integer, string, or varchar, and many others. Let's give a varchar type column. And let the others column options as default, we don't need yet for now. And let's add one field again as demonstration. Let's say, year, for year of published book. You can select data type column as date in the date category. And let others column as default value. In the data type option, there are many data type, such as integer, consist of int, tiny int and etc. You can also look at the tooltip information about data type when your cursor hover on it. You can also select other data types such as real, consist of, float, double. Text consist of char, varchar. Temporal, time, consist of date, year, date times and etc. And let's save all. And now, the test demo database has one table called books. Let's go to Data tab. You can see the record here. Also adding new record is possible. We have 3 column here. ID_book, title, and year. You can add new record by pressing plus button. Before that, make sure your table at least have one primary key. If not, let's create new primary key. Go back to the table structure. Select which table you want to add primary key, just right-click on that. Create new index. Primary, and don't forget to add a auto increment in the default value. We have set primary key and auto increment. And let's save all. And now, we are ready to add new record. We have auto increment field, so we can ignore it. Press the plus button, and new row will appear. Ignore the ID_books field. Double-click, and input text. And if the window doesn't has enough space, you click on the triple dots. You can resize the window. And if done, just click on the checklist. And let's add a date and year field. Now you can see the ID_book is automatically filled. Double-click on the separator to see full content, and in the console always log every time you make an activity. Try to take a look at console. The console always change. And here is the SQL statement. Let's add record again. And again, you can see any information in the console. And it is easy to delete the record. Just right-click on the selected row. And also you can use the minus button on the top toolbar. Hit OK, if you are sure to delete the record. And you can use the refresh button to reload the actual data. Okay, I think enough for today. Tomorrow we will continue to learn about sorting and filtering. Have a nice day.